Okay.
Whoever built this place...
Initializing scan. Initializing containment.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. I mean, that did just probably shave a couple of years off my lifespan, but...
Let's hope not.
What the hell was that?
Most likely some form of security measure.
Well, it must not work too well if we're tripping it on the way out.
It doesn't appear to be working at all anymore.
Door's sealed. We must have triggered some kind of lockdown procedure. Not seeing any sort of emergency release or access panel. You'd expect there'd be some sort of override or...
Liv, up here. There's a control room.
Let's see.
If there is a way to get the door open, I expect that is where we'll find it.
Yes, now we just have to find a way inside. But how? All the doors are locked. Yes, exactly. This damn contraption.
Containment protocol. Please proceed to the infirmary for further instructions.
Good enough. Yeah, let's check it out.
An infirmary, right next to security.
Yeah. Strange. You know, this place looks... familiar. Let's have a look around.
Why have medical beds in such close proximity to security and the habitat?
Could be... a few of the occupants were immunocompromised.
Perhaps.
Anyway, keep looking. We need to find a way into that control room.
This control panel appears to be sealed, though what it actually controls, I'm not sure.
Only one way to find out. Well, only one quick way.
Cut the panel off.
Exactly. Well?
I think I may have just gotten access to the maintenance ducts.
Nice find.
But the controls are faulty. The accessway won't stay open long enough for me to get inside.
Scoot over, maybe I can hold it open for you. Didn't see much light up there, by the way.
I assume my headlamp still works?
Should do. Just press the switch on either side of your head.
Headlamp checks out. Good to go.
Right. I'll hold open the hatch. You head up into the ducts. Ready?
Ready.
There, it's open. Head on up. What do you see?
Very little. I suspect these ducts have not been accessed in quite some time.
See if you can find a path to the control room.
I guess assume to this way?
Fingers crossed, the vents will give us access to that control room.
Which way though? I'm gonna get lost. Oh, yeah. Right.
I think we may be coming up on the control room. Stand by.
Yeet.
There's some grating blocking access to the control room. I might be able to cut through.
Do it. Not like anyone's gonna notice. Jack, over here. See anything resembling door controls up there?
Give me a moment to investigate. What about this drone?
I think it's seen better days.
It lacks power.
Maybe there's a charging port.
Perhaps. There is a keypad here, but I don't know the access code.
Do you think there could be any chance someone's gone and left it written down somewhere nearby?
I would sincerely doubt it. Do people really do that?
Happens a lot more often than you might think.
That is grossly negligent.
I wouldn't say grossly.
You've done it before, haven't you?
Look, we're burning oxygen here. Go on, see what else you can find.
There's an emergency override switch embedded into the console here. It's not immediately clear how to access it.
You'd think they'd want the emergency override to be easily accessible. In case of, you know, emergencies. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's what our keypad unlocks. There has to be a way to get these doors open. Keep looking.
This appears to be some sort of recharge station, similar to the induction panels on the Kronos.
Well, let's see if it'll wake the drone up.
Worth a try. Recharging.
You're thinking it might have the passcode?
The unit's drive data might still be salvageable.
Without your scanner, you'll need Popcorn to extract the data. Popcorn, you can help him out there, yeah?
Coil. Coil.
Seems he might have hit upon something.
I think he just passed an objective to my ARM computer.
A bit bossy, aren't you?
Popcorn has passed me the security code. 1451.
4x1.
Well, let's give it a try.
Override unlocked.
That did it. Security's lifted. Come on out of there. I'll meet you in the next corridor.
On our way. Come on, Popcorn. Let's go.
Great, well done in there. Yes, yes, you too. Well, there's actually a tram here. I was starting to worry.
Captain Rhodes, can you hear me?
Juno?
Juno, your signal is very faint.
The power grid is continuing to collapse. In order to depart, two problems need to be resolved. One, the tram is disengaged from the transit rail line. The second issue is that the exit airlock has been damaged. I'm uploading the schematics for the tram station to the captain's risk account.
Juno,
Ah, delightful. She uploaded the tram schematics. These look, a bit in-depth. Right, let's see. Moving tram from maintenance rail to transit rail. See rail cross index walkthrough, which is, inaccessible without P clearance. Lovely. Or, Popcorn can just point out the rail lines. Also wax.
projector arm extended.
Not entirely sure, but I believe that's Popcorn speak for this is the maintenance rail. And this is obviously the transit rail, the one that actually goes somewhere. So we'll need to get the tram over to it.
She also mentioned the tram airlock is no longer functional.
Right. That's the other issue. Here, let's multitask. I'll take a look at the airlock while you tackle the tram.
Divide and conquer.
Well, at least one of those.
What's first?
Well, these instructions are somewhat dense. It mentions aligning 4 stasis projectors alongside the tram. These must be them.
Align stasis projectors. I'm on it.
Right. Now, let's see how damaged this airlock actually is.
Projector in place.
Excellent.
The tram appears undamaged.
Yeah. It's nice to catch a break.
Do you know anything about this stasis technology?
Oh, bollocks. They've really mucked up these controls.
Can they be repaired?
Definitely not. Well, maybe. I'll keep you posted.
Warning. Life support failure. Please proceed to the nearest evacuation point.
Liv?
Yeah, I heard, thanks.
Don't worry. Oxygen levels remain well above nominal. There's still time to get you somewhere safe.
What you mean? No what?
I'm getting closer to fixing the airlock. How are the stasis projectors coming?
My apologies. Still working on it.
Great. If it helps, the schematics say you'll need to align and extend all 4 of them around the tram.
All projectors locked in place.
Excellent. Okay, we still need to raise the projector arms.
All projector arms raised.
Easy peasy. It also mentions a release control panel that should be located below the tram.
I'm on it. Tram released.
Okay, nice work. Let's see here. Page 1138. Words.
Wow.
Looks like
11,000
the next
pages.
step is moving the tram itself over.
1100 pages.
It mentions a tram control console on the boarding platform.
I will keep an eye out. Liv, this console has been damaged.
Well, shit.
Affirmative. Suggestions?
Maybe see if there's a manual control that can be used instead.
There's a second tram over here.
Well, let's start with getting one tram operational before we quit our day jobs and become tram engineers.
I overlooked this again.
I found a sealed auxiliary panel.
It's worth a look. Let's cut it open.
I've located a control handle.
Give it a try. Just about wrapped up these airlock repairs. How are things looking on your end?
I'm nearly finished here as well. The tram's now aligned underneath the transit rail.
Well done, Jack.
Tyrant Station. Rapid transit online. Now boarding.
Shall we? There's a control panel in the front. Mind doing the honors?
Which front? Oh, over here. I was thinking it was the red button, so I'm gonna press it.
Destination
again.
set. Please prepare for departure.
Hold on to something, Jack.
Departing for transit hub in 3, 2, 1. Airlock cycle complete. For your safety, please hold on. Accelerating to transit speed in 3, 2, 1.
It's like a railgun, but we being the projectile.
Oh my god. This place is massive.
Far more expansive than even the holomap implied.
So, where is everyone? What could have happened here?
It is difficult to determine the station's condition from this distance.
Well, I'm not getting my hopes up. Wait,
Something wrong.
do you see that? Up ahead in the cavern.
Uh-oh. Not this again! That substance, that alien
Oh my...
biomass.
It's the biomass.
It must be reacting to the energy flowing through the tram line.
Oh, shish.
Wait.
And that means I'm gonna die. And if I don't afford to die, they can
We're slowing
respawn.
down.
That means it's one
The tram
chance
is on
game and to
autopilot.
restart. David
Controls are locked until we
failed
reach
to
the
do
end of
this
the
damn
line.
mess outside. That is unfair.
Well, you did want to know what happened at the station.
Right.
Not sure though.
Serves me right for asking. Is it possible to feel utterly blindsided and at the same time completely unsurprised?
Approaching destination. Stand by for deceleration. Please hold on. Reducing 1.
That
At
was
least there's one thing we know Juno was telling the truth about.
What's that?
It probably was a lot safer in the hab.
Now arriving Chiron Station, Central Transit Hub.
Looks clear, as far as I can tell. Let's have a look around, see what we can find.
Welcome to Chiron Station. Today's date is 24 April 2537.
Right. Well, at least the big holographic tree still works.
Indeed. It's possible the power grid is more stable in this area.
License are annoying.
There's an inscription here. Dedicated to all those we have lost. Devoted to all those we have yet to save.
Doesn't exactly paint a rosy picture, does it?
The hydroponic system must have failed, and judging by the condition of these plants, that was some time ago.
Yeah, I'm beginning to think this station may have been abandoned.
Warning. Environmental systems compromised. Atmosphere suboptimal.
Still no life support.
We still have time. We'll find a stable environment. Don't worry.
Who's worried?
Chiron Station. Dedicated 10th of March, 2522. Lux hominum vita.
Light of the life of mankind.
All the routes are inaccessible.
Seems we were lucky that we managed to get the Hab-A tram functioning. No harm in a second look.
Transportation to Habitat B is currently unavailable. In case of an emergency, contact the station's directory.
The rate of decline in these...
Not been touched in ages. This is a dead end. Let's keep looking. I'm going up. Jack? Up here. Tell me what that looks like to you.
It's an old Atlas vessel. Pioneer class.
What the hell? What's a ship from our time doing here?
I brought it here.
Juno?
Hello, Captain Rhodes. Jack. I'm glad to see you're still safe.
Juno? Are you saying this is your ship?
That's
Mac and
a
cheese.
complicated question. The ship is my home, but it doesn't belong to me.
Then who does it belong to?
I'm afraid I'm not permitted to disclose that information.
Really?
Imagine my shock.
That shit again?
I am sorry, Captain Rhodes. I
Wow.
would tell you if I could, but my directives...
What about life support? Does the ship still have atmosphere?
The ship is currently suffering the same power disruptions as the station. However, if one were to cycle the ship's reactor,
Then we'd have life support.
in theory,
How do we get on board?
the docking platform is in the next sector, through the security checkpoint. I can show you the way.
Hold on. You're not allowed to tell us anything about the ship itself, but helping us get on board, that's no problem.
My primary directive is to keep you alive, and the best way to do that is to get you on board the ship. The door's sealed. I will need a moment to bypass the security constraints.
Uh-huh. We'll see about
So,
that.
you're really not part of the station?
I am what's known as a transient program, capable of gaining limited access to a variety of different networks. But I consider the ship to be my true home. There we are.
Never thought I'd see an Atlas ship out the window again.
Your home is a bit antiquated.
Apart from a few rare exceptions, most spacefaring vessels currently in use are actually just refits of older, well-tested models. And I don't appreciate your tone.
I didn't realize I had a tone.
Yeah. How can a robot have a tone?
Looks like
Seriously?
we've got another door on the blink.
Let's get a
Sassy
closer
bot.
look.
Sassy bot.
Do you see anything? What is that?
That is a tick. Two, actually. There's another one in here as well, feeding on the door.
I'm sorry, you say that like I'm supposed to know what it means? Ugh.
Ticks are an evolved form of the biomass.
What is it doing?
Ticks instinctually seek out the nearest viable energy source, which, in this case, happens to be the captain.
Lovely.
I wouldn't worry yourself, Captain. I'm reasonably certain it can't break through the glass.
Alright, so now what do we do?
The only way we can proceed is by removing those ticks.
Well, let's have a look around then. There's got to be some way to get rid of these things.
There isn't any way to get this door open.
So long as that tick is leeching its power, the door is inoperable.
It'd be easier to see without this thing trying to eat my face.
What about that disposal unit?
That might work. You'll just need to find a way to get them into the chute. It will be dangerous, but I don't see any other option. You'll need to clear the area before boarding the ship.
How the hell are we supposed to clear the room if we can't even get inside?
According to the station schematics, there should be another way to access the security checkpoint through the loading bay. It's just this way.
It seems likely this form of biothreat is closely related to the spore variant we are more familiar with.
It's amazing that despite all the odds, they somehow got uglier. It's awfully dark in there. Are you sure it's safe?
Not as sure as I'd like to be. I'll try to scan the area ahead for potential threats. Stand by.
I'm seeing a considerable biomass presence on the other side.
Shit.
Captain Rhodes,
We know, Juno. We saw it.
I'm afraid this means you'll have to stay behind.
What?
Jack and I will continue through the loading bay. Once we clear the docking terminal.
No.
She has
Absolutely
a
not.
sense of dying now.
I'm sorry,
And
Captain,
they don't
but I
have any
cannot
chance
allow
of
you to
recovering
proceed.
from
The
dying.
risk is far too
There has
great.
to be a
Well,
point
if
or
it's too
something.
risky for me, it's too risky for Jack.
It's all right, Liv. I'll be careful.
Jack,
I'm scared.
no. We've been over
Because
this.
I don't have any second chances.
Listen, I know you're used to thinking of yourself as invincible, but you're not. Not anymore. If you go in there with only one shell and something happens, you could...
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Yeah.
Actually, Captain, I think there may be a way for Jack to avoid that possibility.
Yeah, you can avoid it by not going.
As I was scanning the loading bay, I detected a working fabricator in the adjacent
Oh,
section.
thank
If
you.
Jack and I can get it powered on, we should be able to use it to scan his architecture into the station's database.
Thank God.
So, you're saying he'd be able
I
to
thought the
reboot again?
game was made to be
Exactly.
impossible now. One life. Super hard mode. Oh my God, I would have been so mad.
Don't worry, Liv. I can handle this.
I promise, Captain. I won't let Jack do anything that might put him in jeopardy.
All right. All right. If we're gonna do this, let's do it. Just watch yourself in
Now,
there,
where
okay?
is that?
I'll be waiting back at the security entrance.
Understood. I'll see you on the other side.
Let's maybe mind our phrasing.
Now, where is that fabricator?
Oh, I didn't mean...
It's all right. I know what you meant.
Why is the
Good
window
luck.
spinning now?
Popcorn.
I'll unlock the door for you. Stand by. Ready when you
So-
are.
So I still have one chance only right now. That is still scaring the shit out of me.
Jack, up here.
How?
The emergency power switch is in this control room.
How do I
Yeah?
get inside?
You'll need to go through the maintenance ducts. There should be an access way nearby.
I think it's over there. I swear, if this one of those things wakes up while I'm still in one life mode, I'll be so pissed. Oh, thank God. Okay, Game Dev was at least thinkable. Rationally.
You're sure all the biomass in this sector is dormant?
As sure as I can be. Of course, that
Uh-huh.
will change once we get emergency power back online.
But by then he'll be able to reboot, right?
It will take a minute or two to get Jack scanned into the system, but that is more or less correct. There you are.
Oh, never mind.
This override switch will restore emergency power to the local grid.
Whoa, what was that?
Emergency power has been restored. The door to the loading bay is unlocked.
What about the fabricator?
Online and ready to scan. Jack, if you'll follow me. Just climb inside and we'll begin. This will only take a few moments.
New template created. Echo Unit Series 11. Initializing fixed tomographic scan.
Wait, wrong button. Press the other button.
Mapping target composition. Replicating internal functionality. Linking neural matrix to network. Scan complete.
Did it work?
Scan output shows no errors. Neural connection is green. Yes, it worked.
You're sure?
From this point forward, if Jack's shell becomes damaged or destroyed, he will automatically reprint at the nearest working fabricator.
Well, Jack, how do you feel?
This should make removing those ticks much easier.
Well, I'd imagine there's a lot that gets easier when you're basically invulnerable.
Indeed. It's unfortunate that fabricators are incapable of replicating organic matter. Otherwise, Captain, we'd be able to scan you into the system as well.
Right. Well, the important thing is Jack's back to normal.
Okay, cloning humans. Are we going to get that far?
Jack, I've reopened the access hatch. Make your way back through the maintenance duct. I'll be waiting for you by the entrance to the loading bay.
On my way.
Oh,
Be
no,
careful.
to be...
Restoring emergency power has awakened the biomass, so unless you're planning to test your new reboot ability, I would avoid all contact.
Understood.
So fucking creepy. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. It pumped me down. It was punched down. I'm afraid to use those unstable things.
Well done making it through one.
Yeah!
It's clear you've had extensive experience with the biomass.
More than enough, yes.
Now then, this corridor will take us through the loading bay and back around to the rear
Jesus.
entrance of the security room. After you, Jack.
Oh. Oh, 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 oh. What the hell? The door was moving me.
Liv, we are moving into the loading bay.
Copy that. Keep me posted on comms, alright?
Of course.
I'll continue to scan the
Yeah,
station's
the
database for
scare
any
of
additional
biomass is back,
schematics
but
or
I guess
equipment
I
that
can
might be of
move
use.
on, but it's still
Sure,
scary as
you do
fuck.
that. Good luck in there, Jack.
Because this gonna grab in my face if it touches me. Actual enemies that move.
The way ahead is through this door. But if you
Little
try
more.
to open it now, the tick is sure to attack you. We should
Yeah!
find a way to pacify it before we even attempt opening the door.
Yeah, how? No, Euro! I'm scared! Cha. Chapa 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 chapa.
Juno, what is this crane used for?
It utilizes a zero-point energy stasis field to carry and sort incoming cargo. At least when it's powered on. Its primary power source is
Holy
currently
shit, was
offline.
scary.
What is this panel in the floor?
Not used to the motion
An electrical
controls.
bypass. It allows you to direct emergency
Stupid
power to various
clothing.
systems in the area. You can use your cutter to gain access. You can lift the lever to reroute power. Ah, so the bypass powers the crane arm. That will certainly keep the tick occupied. Now we should be able to safely open the door. We're fortunate the store has an emergency release. Not all of them do.
I assume I'll need to cut through this panel as well.
Simply cutting through the bolt should suffice. No sense causing excess damage.
Right. Wouldn't want to compromise the pristine condition of the station now, would we?
Now just pull the release handle and the door will unlatch. That's it. You should be able to slide the door open.
Can I kill it?
Is this crane mobile?
I believe so. You should be able to use the overhead handles to push it along the rail, or use the turning wheel to rotate the arm.
Can I kill this thing first? I'm scared.
Shields at 95%. Shields at 50%.
Die!
Shields at 50%.
Ah! Fucking hell! What the fuck? It's not dying! You stupid motherfucker!
Jack? Jack, are you alright?
I'm here.
Okay.
The fabrication process and data transfer were both
Asshole!
successful.
Oh, thank God for that.
How the hell? How the hell? I want to kill it! Let go! Stop being asshole and die!
My former shell. Were we on the Kronos 2, we would eventually attempt recovery.
Oh,
Necessary.
no, I'm
We
scared.
can simply continue to reprint as needed.
Suits me fine. I'm just glad we have your reboot protocols back.
I advise holding the rail to anchor yourself as you move the crane.
Okay, I can't kill it. It just gives murder. Gitus! Get away from me. Ah! Holy shit! Wrong button!
Perhaps you can push the crane towards the other techs.
Yeah, I thought about that. Yeet! This is so sensitive. Ah. Anchor myself. Okay, cool. Not activating anything. I guess that's the thing.
Another bypass.
It probably powers something in this room. You can use your cutter to open it, just like the last one. Another tick. Take care moving forward.
Copy that.
Doors powering up.
Crap.
What's in these containers?
Dietary provisions, most likely. Salt, coffee, various synthetic grains.
Whoa, wait. Back up. You found coffee?
I wouldn't advise drinking this coffee, Captain. I'm sure it's past its expiry date.
Well, how far past?
Liv, the containers are infested with biomass.
They're infected. Do you know? Maybe next time lead with that?
Power rerouted. It appears the transformer on the far wall is now live.
Uh-huh. What does it mean for me? What if I push this button again?
That did it. Well done.
Oh,
You'll need to repower the door before continuing.
oh. Twice.
More ticks in the next room.
We'll need some way to distract them.
Oh crap. I don't want to do that.
This crane arm is already online.
The slider is unlocked. You should be able to move the crane just like before.
That looks to be our best option for distracting those ticks.
If you can find a way to lure them out.
Oh, this is ridiculous. This is bloody ridiculous. I guess this button? Push mark?
The tick can sense me through the glass.
Yes. As long as it can read your energy signature, the tick will continue to follow you.
Perhaps I can use that to my advantage.
Indeed. Ticks may be deadly, but they're not exactly intelligent.
kidding me? Stop be stuck
Got
in
it.
Skillful work, Echo One.
Door power restored.
Phew, a little more safe now.
This is concerning. I didn't realize the infestation was so prevalent in this area of the facility.
You don't have any way to detect it in advance.
I only have limited access to the station's internal sensors, which at the moment aren't even fully operational.
You mind telling us just what the hell happened here?
There was a biomass outbreak.
I'll bet it's your attention to detail that sets you apart from all the other AIs.
There's not much more I can tell you without violating my directives.
Well, what about the crew? Are they really all gone?
All 118 souls aboard the station have either perished or were evacuated.
So then, what the hell are we doing here?
After your unexpected arrival aboard the Estrella, I was directed to bring you somewhere safe.
This is safe.
Well, the habitat was safe at the time. Now the ship is our only option.
Brilliant.
I'm guessing there's no way to open this door.
Unfortunately, no. The infestation is too severe. You will need to find another way around.
Duct access. Very well.